Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thought Leadership Thursday. On Thought Leadership Thursdays, I interview sponsors who are subject matter experts in their field. Today, we have VMI, part of the Linux group. VMI is a leader in the design and manufacture of meters and mixers, from traditional bakery equipment to automated production systems for the food industry, through kneading solutions with removable bowls for plant bakeries. VMI offers solutions for each process. Today, we have Claire Efferdo, who is in charge of marketing and digital development, and Jose Show de Olivier, the R&D manager and head of their process development center. Welcome, folks.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Claire, can you tell me a little bit more about what you have over there in your headquarters?
Yes, so as you said, we design and manufactures equipment solutions in France for the food, bakery, cosmetic, and pharmaceutical industries. But we install, of course, our equipment all around the world. We have a team of skilled technicians and a network of agents. And we provide machines from laboratory scale to pilot units and to production platforms and automated systems.
Very neat. Do you have a video to share of this?
Oh, yes, I can. Let me share the video of our process development center.
What's so special about this center?
Yes, on the PDC, in fact, we are able to receive all of our customers. In this place, we are able to show them that we can produce their product, which is their big concern, and that we can offer them, we want to prove them that we are able to offer them the better solution to do their product. When we say the better solution, it means the more efficient and the economical one, for sure.
Right. So, say if I'm a baker and you invite me to go look at your lab, what can I expect when I leave there?
You can expect to meet our technologists, which means it's people who know the problem of the customer. They are skilled with baking, they are bakers, they are engineers on process development. They are able to understand what the customer wants to produce and then try to find the better solution. If there is some characteristics on the product, we will try to offer the better solution to reach this the result, the good result that the customer is expecting. It's a know-how to do on the mixing, but we have some analysis room to make some checks and verify that the product is the good one. As you have seen maybe on the video, we are able to go from the ingredients testing up to the baking.
That's great. So we've been living through one of the most challenging times. What have you done there at VMI to innovate through COVID?
So we remained operational, of course, like many manufacturers in baked goods. We operate in the bakery and the health sectors. So this sector were very much in demand to meet the basic needs of consumers. So even if the restaurants and hotels no longer ordered, our customers were rather very active and our activity were not stopped, far from it. And but as travel are still limited, we developed a project related to digitization of our activities and especially remote assistance. So we started to provide startup assistance, process advice remotely. As you saw in the video, we have connected glasses, for example, to support our customer for commissioning and to optimize their process.
So with this digital assistance, you can actually solve problems at the baker's plants?
Yes, like, yes, Josie.
Very cool. With all this happening, how are you planning on transitioning out of the COVID era?
So of course we had already some strong trends, but they were accelerated. And one of the strong trends we see to even strengthen after COVID is the traceability of production. So we work especially on the data about process. Because we know that, of course, when we talk about mixing, we talk a lot about ingredients, about chemistry, but we believe that the process is a key lever to achieve performance and to explore new products. And the data, the understanding, measuring and understanding the data is a key to support bakers for these developments.
So basically what I'm hearing is you are helping the customer obtain data so that when this whole thing is over, you can actually go there and help them. That leads up to my next question is, now that you've seen all these trends, do you have any advice for bakery companies or baking industry professionals in terms of R&D and process management?
Yes, for sure. What we are really convinced is that all our customers have to focus on really important processes, most important processes. They have to understand what they do, not only rely on maybe or too much rely on chemistry and all in the batch, but try to understand what they have to do and try to do it with the process. It will help them to why not better achieve the good result, help them to achieve some results like a clean label, to help to clean label. If you do it with the machine, you can maybe remove part of the chemistries, which are not totally well à la mode. Forget the name. Sorry.
Trendy.
La mode.
Can I ask you a really specific question about clean label? Since you mentioned that, basically, most people assume that a mixer is a mixer, right? What sets VMI apart in terms of being a different mixer and in terms of helping the clean label technology?
The idea is to control, to really understand when you increase the speed, when you change the shape of the tool, when you control the temperature, the energy input. All these parameters will help to drive better drive the mixing. And if we are in baking, for example, the gluten network building. If you think that a fork mixer or spiral mixer are equal, if you mix the same time, you do not, for sure, you will not have the same result. If you want to produce a baking product with a very fine structure, you cannot use some equipment. Never you will achieve that. If the first idea that a mixer is a mixer, for sure you will need some problems. Or you use a lot of chemistry, but it's some cost that you have all the time. And for sure, it will be more difficult to achieve some goals like a clean label.
Thanks.
What we can add maybe, sorry, is that we have partnerships with university and R&D programs for to understand these how can we remove some additives, for example, and this is why VMI covers all the mixing technologies, batch mixer, continuous mixer, with vacuum pressure, because we are in constant research to understand the phenomena involved during mixing.
I really think that this interview doesn't give your process development center much benefit in what it does. Can you share with our customer, how do you support bakers in your process, using this process development center?
For example, if you look behind me, you see some screens just behind me. For each equipment, when we are making the trial, each baker, each customer and the technologist are able to follow different parameters that we track during the mixing. We have told about temperature, we have told about energy, all the key points that we explain when we prepare the trial. We try to show directly to the customer what we are doing. It's not only looking on the product on the batch, which is important, and it's the know-how of each baker. But our goal is really to put some figures on the different stages of the mixing to be sure that once we have achieved a good result, the customer will could achieve the same result when he's back to his plant. In fact, by tracking the same parameters and be sure that he do the same thing and have the same path than we have followed, the one we have followed during the trials. Each time a customer came at VMI, we make a trial, we make a report of the trial with all these figures. and the analysis product if we have to do the final product.
Thanks. Claire, is there anything you want to add to what would a baker expect when they come visit you at the Process Development Center?
Yeah, maybe what we don't see in in the Process Development Center is that there is a huge preparation before coming to do trials remotely or on the PDC, and this part is very important because we first need to understand the goals to reach, and sometimes we have to talk about it with the baker, with our customer, because it's not always that clear. And then we are here to understand the current production process, to assess the product, and to understand the limits in the encountered in the current process of our customers. So this preparation is very important, and then the final steps are really the trials and of course a detailed report and recommendation.
We forgot to add, where is this PDC?
It's attached to VMI. On the film, you see the 700 square meters of the black box. It's the PDC. On the building, it's really the link between the offices and the workshop, in fact, where we build the machines.
What I really mean is, what town and city?
It's in Nantes, near in the northwest of France.
So, is it in the countryside? Like, can I make a wine tour out of it?
Yeah, you could very easily. And if you need some insight, we can help. And what we can add, we did not mention that we are a company of Linksys Group, which gather leaders in specialized equipment solutions in the food and health industries. And one of our sister company, Steps, in the US, has built a great Linksys North American Tech Center, and we have some equipment there to do some trials.
That's great. So if someone can't make it over to glorious France, they can't go to Steps here in Kansas City, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome. So thank you so much for joining me today. Before I end, I usually ask my subject matter experts, which are you, what leadership tips would you like to share with our audience?
Maybe to share some conviction that we have, and we say that already, but the key to success will be, from our point of view, the mixer which will meet the requirements of the final product. So starting from the final product and its requirements is really what guides us, and for any project we are really all together doing a collective work to understand the customer's product expectations and transform these expectations in technical specification for the mixer, for the machine, and this is all our work is around these this kind of guide for us and to help our customers.
Great. So basically, goal setting and working towards that goal always comes with a goal.
Yeah, because this is what we're asking to do to reach this goal, and we have to find a way through combination of process parameters, of course, like we said, temperature, energy, geometry of tools, tanks, vacuum, pressure, and we have to find the right combination for to achieve the goal of our customers.
All right. Thank you so much for joining me today, Claire and Jose.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much, Lynn.
What's so special about this center?
Yes, on the PDC, in fact, we are able to receive all of our customers. In this place, we are able to show them that we can produce their product, which is their